Hey guys, so today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the welfare services that are available on campus. Student welfare is quite a big thing, it's very close to my heart. I think it's very important because your welfare affects how you perform in school, it affects your relationship with your friends, your family, everything. So it's very important, and I just wanted to sort of let you guys know what there is out there available for you. You guys are probably already aware that there's a lot of self-help resources out there online. There's an actual wellbeing section on the uni's website which collates loads of them together, so it tells you about things like if you have a Spotify subscription, which obviously you can get half price as a student. There's a section on there which is called, you can get it free, which is called Headspace, and that's about sort of mentality, well-being, keeping calm, things like that, so that's really good. Obviously the NHS has got really good resources, and also Mind, the charity, have got loads of things that you can go to find out about well-being and sort of keep your well-being, and they're obviously always there to listen if you need them to. Uni have also given us access to something called Silver Cloud for free, which is a online CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy session. So yeah, through the uni you get free access to that. So that's obviously another thing that you can do self-help wise to look after yourself. The Students' Union are very, very big on welfare. So as part of their full-time officer team, they have a welfare officer, so their job is to sort of continue to provide things, so like courses, programmes, workshops to help people engage with their well-being and to ensure that well-being is being looked after for students, because it is something that does crop up in the media quite a lot. So they regularly run courses, groups for you to go and chat to people about. They do, like, during an exam period, they sometimes do like coffee mornings where you can go and talk to somebody and have like a nice cup of tea or coffee, because obviously that's when stress levels are even higher, so they're obviously just looking out for everyone's well-being. They've also set up a nightline, so if you want to talk to somebody but don't want to actually speak to somebody, you can phone somebody and speak to them anonymously over the phone so that they can talk to you about your well-being, provide advice, that sort of thing. Another thing that I think is really important to mention is that the uni has an app called Safe Zone, and what it gives you access to, like 999, quick access to security, and what it will do is send a location point if you need it, so that people know exactly where you are. So that's like, obviously if you find somebody else that needs help with their well-being, or if you just feel like you need somebody to come to you to support your well-being. Generally that's more for emergencies, but it's good to have. I've definitely used it in my time here for first aid purposes. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing to have, and I think it's great that the uni have got something set up that links you straight to security. As part of the campus life team, there is a welfare section, so you can always email them and arrange a meeting with them. They are very used to discussing any problems that people might have at uni and are very aware of the things that people need help with. So it's not going to be a new problem to them, it will be something that they deal with every day, and they are very happy to help. Each college also has welfare reps, so some of the staff will be welfare orientated, so if you go to the welfare people at Campus Life, they do have strong links with the colleges as well, so we'll happily work with your college to help and support you in any way that you need to. You also have an academic mentor that is generally the same person for your entire uni degree. So I've had the same lecturer as my academic mentor, and I found that I've formed such a bond with her that I could go and speak to her about anything that I need to. It doesn't necessarily have to be course related. I could just go and speak to her if I'm just having a bad day and just need a little bit of advice on like how to get through it, or if I'm like struggling mentally to face pieces of coursework, things like that. So yeah, it's great to have a good bond, and you do have regular meetings anyway, but I found that I built a much stronger bond by not just going when the meetings had to happen. Like if I just needed to go and talk to somebody, I would go and talk to her because she was so lovely and would always listen, and I just was able to build a really good bond with her, and I trusted her advice. So yeah, it's great that you have an academic mentor because you build a good relationship with them. Uni also has a designated advice and support centre. So on Singleton campus they have their office behind Costcutter in Fulton House, or on Bay. They're located in the Student Union building, so if you go to reception there, then they'll tell you where you need to go. In there they have trained advisors to talk to you about all sorts of issues. They're used to dealing with so many different things like harassment, well-being, financial advice, because all of these affect your well-being anyway. So yeah, they're brilliant in there. I think you do some, I mean, I've just walked in and spoken to them before, but they do also offer appointments. But they're all trained at what they do, and they support the uni, and they support the uni in all their campaigns and all their workshops and things like that as well. So it's all linked together to help provide you the best support while you're at uni. And obviously you've also got your friends, that they'll always be there to support you. I've just talked to you about the things that the university has to offer, or what they've collated from external resources for you to be prepared and for you to have the access to the things that will help support your well-being, because obviously it's something that does affect your uni life every day really. So thank you for listening to me talk about what wellbeing services the university has to offer. I hope they've been helpful to you, or that they will have at least informed you of what's available if you should need them in the future. So thank you, and I hope it's been helpful.